One more look at how beautiful that is, and I wish you could feel how weighted this is. It's gonna make you feel very luxurious. Could be nice to feel like Victoria Beckham for a day. All right, N13 brush. First shadow, just dip into that bigger transition shade. So far, these are blending very, very nicely. I'm not seeing any major fallout happening, which is good. This is a lighter shade, so it might be a little bit harder to tell. These are very buildable, and this eyeshadow color is actually a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. It's a bit more intense, which is good. Trying to make sure my eyes are decently symmetrical. They're definitely not born symmetrical, so I am gonna dip now into this more red brown. Same brush, tap off the excess for a safe measure, and we're just gonna do a little smoky smoke in this outer corner of the eye. Grab Cocoa, and we're gonna tightline with this brand new pencil. Beautiful pencil, beautiful packaging. This does have a smudger on the other end. This actually will work to smudge out your products very, very nicely. So if you forget a brush, this is a good option for smudging it. Now these do run, by the way, but if you set them, they'll be incredibly long wearing. And we're gonna keep this really thin and very tight along the lash line, okay? And I'm gonna use shamelessly my N12 brush because this is what it was designed for. It's like smudging out eyeliners, smudging out shadows, diffusing lines. If there's one takeaway for this video, just know that her eyeliners are absolutely epic. Okay, so I'm spreading this out a bit thicker on the outer corner, doing a little bit of a baby kind of cat eye look. Same brush, and we're gonna dip into that same more red brown and just press this on top, bring it a touch along the bottom lash line. And let's do the shade Mink on the eyelid, and let's just have fun with this. You can of course use your finger for this kind of look, but I wanna make sure I don't get this color on the eyeliner. So I'm using a smaller brush to really place this in the place that I want it to go. But wow, that is a stunning, stunning shade. I will say this formula is outstanding. Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Same N12 brush, it does have the old eyeliner on it. I'm gonna dive into a bit of the deepest shade. It's like a smoky, almost like a black gray, and just smudge it on the bottom a bit more. Very pretty. Take my N13, let's just blend these two worlds together a bit more. Make sure there's no harsh edges, fallout, it's been very minimal. So time for mascara. So that is the wand, very wet formula. So be careful if you're using this, if your eyeshadow is already applied. The main thing that I'm seeing is a ton of separation, definitely some volume, definitely some curl, but however, I did curl my lashes off camera with the BK Beauty lash curler, so I did cheat a little bit. But it's definitely maintaining the curl, which is nice. The only thing, it's not as thickening as I like my mascaras to be. I like to get like a lot of thickness, especially at the root and like the mid part of my lashes. I'd say it's what, 2.5 coats on each side, but without dipping in again, which is something to call out. It's very impressive.